we have a bunch of different pieces that we'll do some hand and footprints if you want to, so you can see this technique with the laminated sheet. I'm going to just play the mom here. Courtney and Christina are going to show the technique. So usually you do it with 2 people?
No, the mom and me.
You should do it just with,
Okay, yeah.
You can do a couple.
Yeah.
So, so you tell me, like I'm a mom, like I am, what
yeah, so usually I do a lot of ornaments, so that works well, or flat pieces. So we can do one side. So I think that feet, everyone knows kind of how to do feet, right? For the most part, but hands are always, especially when they're this little, like that's the fun part. So she has laminated sheets. I also took and found, we've got these, but this is a little bit thicker that I just found, I think at the craft store, like 8.5 by 11 sheet, like in the stencil area. And then, and just cut it down.
Okay.
Only because I can do sizes, and so I like that. And I tell them, just kind of hang tight and do whatever. Let's see, can I grab that brush? Paint. So I will. Let's sit.
Okay.
So let's pull you up here so that you can sit. And I make a point to kind of, start to engage with the child first so that you're not just grabbing their little hand and everything. So you're coming in and you're, are we going to paint your little hand? Are we going to make your little squishy hand? And let them touch the pottery. Do you want to touch this? Oh, we're gonna get your hand on here. Yes. So she's favoring that. So we say, Mom, if you can help me hold one arm, so that we don't have both in there. Let's actually go this hand so that we're not. Since people are filming, so you hold her left.
For the camera's sake.
You hold that. So I do paint on the hand and on this stencil, so the transparency, I'll put this in between. And then, can we paint your little hand? Look at that.
Tell me if you need a second person, sometimes we'll do one with our hands over too. Or somebody pull the sheet out.
Can we do that? And then I'll put some more on here.
Oh, great. Did you run out of storage?
Can we open your little hand? Can we
Do you have to pay for extra storage then? I mean, constantly looking for storage.
And then you're done, and then I automatically usually have someone that'll help kind of do a little wipe, and then I'll just clean off the excess. But it's kind of fun to say, like, sneak attack, because parents are automatically going to sit down, and for me, they say, it's never going to work. They ball their hands, and I'm like, just wait. I'm the one saying that. Yes,
Now I won't.
It's that little trick. So that's kind of what I do with them, and then you can just wash these off and reuse it over and over again. But then you've got a tiny little handprint that, it's lighter. Mine are always a little bit lighter, but I think parents are okay with it.
Perfect. Right. And so,
yes, which is kind of precious. So then you've got a tiny little hand, and I've done teeny tiny little babies.
Yes.
But so that's
All right.
it's a little trick.
all right.
We'll do the mom. We'll do the round.
Okay, yes, do one that's curved. Okay.
So usually the moms are the most trouble for us, which I know Erin won't be, but usually they want to help so much. And like Courtney said, we're like, no, we got it. And then they're like, here, and I'm like, just relax. Your only job, Mom, is just to hold her. Okay. You're like,
Great.
and let us do it. So we always do, like Courtney, that was awesome. She did it by herself. We always team it. We always do. We're like, hey, can you come over to the handprint? But we have that ability. You don't always have that ability. So kudos to you for being able to do it yourself.
Especially with the mugs.
Well, right.
If I have a really needy parent, I'll show them what we're going to do. See, we're going to put her hand here, we're going to do that, and so then they kind of know how to help too, and that we're not hurting their child, because that's what they think we're going to end up doing. Which, why would we do that? So and
For the sake of a handprint.
Here.
And then
Those does.
we also put glaze on. Did Courtney do that? She put it on both, right? Her
Yep,
hand.
she did. Yep. There were discussions on whether you needed to brush it on the hand or not, or just on the transparency, but
Look at her. She's
like a pro.
She's like also the perfect example because that's what they do.
Yeah.
So
But
that's
she
so
was
perfect.
born into this. She was born. She's going to be a good handprint model. Whoop.
And we talked about too. You don't want
Too
too
close
much
to the bottom.
because when you slide the hand, you get a little bit of running.
Ready?
We'll do one of
Christina?
those next.
Ready?
Let's do one of those next
And I'll
to
pull.
show.
And you're right on.
Up here.
Tell me when.
I'm out.
Yeah, you'll know.
Hello, Mr.
She's
Elizabeth.
like,
We're
let's-
gonna
And a 1, 2, 3.
Yay, baby! Now, one thing that we do in the studio when I have my baby wipe is we do larger sheets of laminate. Then I like these little squares for little hands. And usually if they're bigger, they don't need the little squares. So that makes sense. But sometimes for placement or if you have multiple kids on it, I don't know. I just like, and then like I like a lot to grab onto to pull off as well.
And any of these little marks, you know, I'm sure you guys either use buffers or whatever. We find using a pencil eraser or pink pearl gets rid of them right away.
Yep.
But you got to wait till they're really dry.
Gone.
We say pink pearler's our best friend, so you take
You did
eraser,
a
it gets rid of
nice
it
job.
completely. So
Do you
anything
wanna
like
do your
wrist or
foot?
finger is
Do you want to
disappeared.
do your foot? You want to paint your footsie?
We're doing footy on the flip side of this.
Sure.
You want to?
Rock out.
Let's do one, and then let's do a hand to show what not to do, like we're talking about too much paint.
Oh yes. You want that
I know,
on
I always
this
learn from
side?
seeing what not to do.
Yeah.
Sure.
You want
Yeah, we're
too
just-
much paint on this one?
We're just doing this to show, we always have
Should we
random
keep using?
different
Should we
pieces
want to
to
use
show
this one again?
different,
Sure. All right. So too much paint, you're going to have like trails around it, like a ripple all the way around the hand.
Another thing too, I wonder if this would work because you know when you get a fresh stamp or something, if you rub it like against your jeans or you like rub it up, I don't know where is this, then it doesn't beat up
repel.
like that, it doesn't repel, right?
Right.
Rough it up. Let's do something.
Let's try this one, see if it still repels after
All right.
rubbing it up. My pants may
Switcheroonie?
not have been.
So you're putting too much paint on.
We're going to do too much on hand and on palette. That worked pretty good.
And if you put her hand too high on the sheet, right?
Or too low.
Hello, my little princess. Let's paint that hand and goop it all up.
And this is the voice you need to use when you do that.
What is she doing to my hand?
Just like she's practiced this for years.
What is she doing all
Just
over
like
to my
that.
hand? Yes,
Way
I
too
know.
much.
Crazy.
Way too much paint here.
Hey, and let's open you up and get you on there. Yay!
Ready,
And
Freddie?
1, 2, 3.
All right.
So you're going to have that
That.
ring all
There
the
we
way
go.
around, that little
Good job
tool.
with that rim.
Good job making
And
that
it's not
mistake.
the worst thing, but only the other thing we do it, and I'm
Too
sure
much
you
paint.
guys
Too
do
much
it.
paint.
I'm sure you guys do it too. Is you select the color. We only have a few colors that we make available. Do you guys do red handprints? Yes. We do not.
We don't do it.
Because
so
our
scary.
customers come back and say, "Why did you let me do red? Because it looks bloody." So we don't even offer that. That's not. If they say, "But I really want it," absolutely, here it is.
Yeah,
Right,
we don't
right.
recommend it, and
No.
we tell them why, and they go, "I never thought of that."
Right.
Like,
Red
good
ring.
idea.
Really
Red
light
ring.
blue is hard too. It's really
put
hard
too
to get it
light,
to show
right?
up, so we really want to think of the contradicting colors.
Right, exactly.
Because sometimes if it is so thin like that, you can't guarantee that it's going to be like the older kids where you can slap the paint on there and really push it down. So they may say, but I really want the light blue. And you, I mean, I've had so many oopses that come back.
It's
so
like
I just don't even offer.
yeah, it doesn't show.
I can't. This is so awesome, you guys. How this is a good one, and that one, how that'll have that almost like an outline. That's smart, and you can have these in your studio and or training
For training.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Want to do a
Wanna do
footsie?
Yeah, I want you to go first. I want to see you do
Here, let's switch
Stand up
places.
this time.
Switcheroonie.
to do this.
We can try. Yeah, we can do it when you want.
Do you guys dip
But
or
actually,
paint the
let's-
bottom of the foot?
Paint.
You do?
I use.
Okay.
See, I use these.
I do
And
too.
that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I'll paint on a surface, like a paper surface, and dip their foot rather than torture them with this. But I like your sponge idea. That's a cool idea. You want to show? Sure.
I'm gonna be the mom now.
Are we putting that on this one? Sure.
Oh, it drool. She's like paparazzi.
That's
right
for my
now.
jeans. That's really funny. foot.
Oh, on her feet.
It's from my shoes.
She's like, I need hair and makeup, please.
And how many times do you get like caregivers and grandparents bringing them in, and then we tell them make sure you clean between their toes, or mom's gonna wonder what you did with them that day.
Yeah, I like these. I use these for all my hand footprints, except when you're, doing a little slide with a tiny baby. But it just gives a nice coat of paint, and you don't see brush strokes. Maybe the way I did it, but I happen to do it with the brush. I end up, you can kind of see it in the print. So, all right.
She's so good.
So I put my whole hand over so I can make sure I get her toes pressed down right all at the same time.
That's so beautiful.
And I got a lot, and you can tell I do have a lot of paint on there.
Let me get it.
So we'll be able to see.
How come you don't use the sheet?
Because they're not curling.
Yeah, it's the thing is with their hand.
They don't clench their feet really.
Right, the reason
You
we do it with the
could,
hand
though.
is
You
to
could. There's no reason you couldn't.
Sure.
Hi, sweet girlie.
I mean, if I try to just, for me to get her hand open and down on there, I'm going to take off so much of the paint, because she's not going to just open it. So that's what the trick is.
Oh, you can do it to me. Carrie's gonna do it.
Let's do one more. This time let's do it with the brush and
Show the difference.
yeah.
And Carrie always, Carrie's our handprint girl. She's so good at it. She always paints the film,
Right.
and then puts the foot in the film.
I'll paint like a paper that is more porous, and then I'll dip, and then
Yeah. So no brushes at all.
oh, I love that little baby footprint curl.
Not as much. So now there's less paint than the sponge. I did a lot of paint with the sponge, probably too much, but you can see the brush strokes in there. So yeah, we'll write on these with what's what.
Tip.
Yes.
We're just saying too, and I do it. If you have parents or any of the kids that are just fighting, like you can't get them to come to the table, then bring the plate.
That's how
to
I
them.
do you?
And so that way they can
right to
hold,
their
because
foot.
if they're fussy, then I'll have the mom still bounce them, for a little bit, and then I'll just come to
Move
them,
on in
and then
and-
we get it, and then that way you're not having to, because the goal is so that the child is mellow. So if you're like holding their arm and pulling them, then it makes them.
That just worked really well.
Yeah. So
And Carrie always does, if you have kids that can stand, she has you puts the plate on the ground and stand on it.
Oh yes.
Wanna
Do you want
the-
to try your with the way you do the footprint with the paper?
Oh.
Do you just need a piece of
We don't
paper?
have, yeah, I just need a piece of paper here. Can we use that?
Yeah.
So if you hold the baby sort of with the arm, like that way.
Which piece do you want to do, the ornament?
Okay.
You want to do the plate?
I'll
or
do
the
plate. I'll do some. I'll do plate. It's right there.
By holding them like by the crutch.
You do one hand and one foot?
Here, look, Flair's saying to hold down. Put your hand between this hand, like between her legs, like this, and put down. Yeah, so that she's like more hanging.
Yeah, but the other way around. So that is
Put your left hand
that's it.
across.
That's it. Yeah,
Yep.
that's it. So your
See how her
legs
feet
are
are more
naturally
hanging.
going down.
Instead of like,
In front of you.
How about that?
Then I can't kiss her ears.
Hi, you.
all right,
Hi,
so
you. You got her other footing?
hand and footprint, but there's how much
Oh, look at how she curls sideways.
and whatever my
Oh, I know, miss.
She's
I know.
laughing. She's laughing.
Okay, and move her over. Because it feels good. Are we going to do two on here?
Let's do a foot and a hand.
Foot and a hand? And up.
Gotcha. Oh.
Whoops. Is that me? Oh, that was
Just
her
have a
little
lot of
side.
paint on there.
That's her fifth toe, her sixth toe.
Yeah.
We're gonna have that removed when she's older.
So yeah, let's try the hand on here now with this because of the
Yeah,
rim,
let's.
to see how.
It'll work. It's magic. Now, what was the football or the cradle hold? Like, we don't do that. We do this hold for a hand. Or mama's sitting down.
Flying. We flying.
Do you want a chair?
No.
Yeah, let's try this. I'm
I'm just taking this off because I don't want to scratch it.
By the way, not all babies. Yeah, I was gonna say not all babies are this.
I'm going to want to do right hand.
Right hand, okay.
Right hand. That's why. Do you want to sit? No. You sure? I need you to sit.
All right, I'll do whatever you tell me.
Yeah, you're
Well,
that's the
otherwise,
thing,
remember
too.
that time when we first started doing this and we got a head print? Oh, we got a head print.
Let's see. What is this? What
Well, the
is
thing
this?
too is you're in charge. Like you're the one who's going to make this happen, and you need to tell them.
What's a silly McGilly?
Like, don't be afraid
What's a
to
silly
say.
McGilly?
I'm more comfortable with you sitting.
What's a silly McGilly?
Or hold a baby like this, or
Yeah, because if
Some
they
of
want a
that's
good
drying
print,
out
if
a
they
little
want a good print, they'll do whatever.
is this one better?
Yeah, that's what I have. Yeah.
It's a silly McGilly.
There's that voice.
Don't we all have a baby voice?
Yes.
Oh, she's like ready to do this.
Here we go. Oh. Here we go.
Oh, she's.
That's all right.
1, 2, 3, and up.
Wow.
Good job, Good job.
She done it. She's still smiling.
Yeah.
Be like paparazzi.
Now, do you guys want to do a ball ornament? Have you done a ball?
Roll it with the feet.
Come on, Courtney. Come on, come on back.
For you.
No, come on back.
They always like get kind of crazy for me.
You want a footprint on
foot
a
turns into a long
Okay, we'll do
Oh,
footprint.
there's room on there probably.
string bean.
I want to try this. May I?
Of course.
I've never tried this. I think it's a fabulous idea.
So good.
Now I'm going to make you stand again.
Did you hear me say thank you for having a baby so that we could do this? We'd like to thank, actually, I'm the surrogate. I had the child. That's why I'm still overweight and Erin is so skinny. So just in case you guys were wondering why I gained some weight. It's really an act of giving for me.
Yeah. Because I don't know that there's any other way to.
Do you need another hand with the
You want to hold?
toes, or
Because we
hold?
have someone hold
Yep.
and someone
Yeah,
who
of
rolls.
course.
Oh, you want to do it that way or
Without
this
making
way?
it a really long foot.
Right.
Oh, you're like, hey,
1,
she's
2. Yeah, she is. I'm waiting for her to.
Do we bring it up?
For her knee to bend a little. No, you're good. 1, 2.
I'm done.
1, 2. And up.
Yay!
I missed a toe.
though.
That's
what Q-tips are for.
Yeah.
Oh, do you add toes on?
And pinky fingers.
Do you re-dip?
I would paint a couple. I don't know.
Oh, you haven't done yet. Are you still having fun? Are you like, what's going on with my feet?
1, 2.
No, she's got 5
No.
toes.
Oh, well, she should have 5 toes.
And 7. See, anybody have a good for not the long toe? I mean, I've been wanting it for years and we haven't figured it out. I mean, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Really?
Let's try the. Did we try the hand on the ball?
Yeah, we do that the same as the film.
Sometimes, you know what? That's why we like to get our flat ornaments.
Yeah.
Flat
Oh, yeah.
ornaments solves everything sometimes, it seems.
Let's try a hand.
You do
Just
it.
to try.
You do it, Erin.
Yeah. I mean, while she's cooperating.
And Erin, do you paint the hand and the sheet?
Yeah.
Somebody's at the door.
Is that someone's cell phone ring?
She's so good at
You hold her now. I want to watch. You hold her.
Oh, yeah, I do it too.
Okay.
For this one, Courtney?
this. Okay, you've got the ball under there?
Yeah. Alright. No, who's gonna grab it?
Got it? Just fast?
Yeah. We need
That's
extra
kind of a
people.
weird-
1, 2, you do need extra hands. And up.
Okay.
Oh, that will work though.
Pretty good. The flat,
we
flat's
always-
definitely better.
In
But
front
yeah.
of guests, we always ooh and ah, and we're like, "That's awesome! You know, good job. That's one of the best prints we've seen."
Yeah, right. Right. But I mean, yeah, reality is
She's
that.
like, whatever, people.
Okay, what you got for the ball?
So I will actually have the mom. So I'll start painting the hand. I wonder if we can still do it on the other side.
Oh yeah, this one.
Just keep this hand.
Should I do this and like she was suggesting before, more of a little football hold?
You can. So
Keeps the
I
other hand out of the
try
way.
to make sure that I get all of the paint on there, and then I say, Mom, can you continue to paint like this? See, that's the only problem with doing that. Can you?
Here, I will.
Well, I'm gonna show like just
Oh, Mom.
showing that you can do Mom. Like
Okay,
between
so
the two.
do
So
that,
keep
Mom.
So keep painting. Let's see if she does this. Keep painting.
Wow.
And then, I mean, that one was not a good one, but usually you can sneak
They're
in there,
hard.
and so because they're holding it and they're used to mom, and then you can grab it, and a lot of times it'll be like a good
And
print.
especially if it's their first one and not their fifth one in
Yeah.
a series.
So you do sheets on a round sphere like that?
It's actually clean the baby.
Me too, Carrie. I was just, yeah, we have.
Okay, yeah.
This was like an experiment. Try to
We just pull the fingers out one at a time and then lay our fingers over them as we go so that they can't limp once they're down.
Goodness,
Like
oh.
take out, I'll put down the, so like this, so the pinky goes down first and then my fingers go there. So each one just gets pulled out.
And you can
On
still
something
get
like
a good
this?
paint
Yeah, get a
on
great
there
one.
without smearing it off.
Yeah, because I only
Or having
only,
your fingers end up on it?
No, you're
Okay,
only allowed to
good.
use 2s and 3s.
Bring it in.
Practice that.
Yeah, do you want to show us?
We're only allowed to use medium dark colors.
That would be fantastic.
Courtney.
I'm always worried I'm going to take too much paint off if I'm.
We're actually, do we have more of that purple
And
paint?
I say that now.
Oh, I got to put the blue.
Do you want me to go?
I don't let it be slice. So then it shows up.
Let me go get a little more
Would
paint.
that be good for me? And then I always
Do you wanna wait while I get more
paint? So their hand is here holding their body and their leg is here. And so they're really relaxed. Like my kid used to love this, so they're in really a relaxed state. So that's what we do. Yep.
She did one that said all set, and everybody says
Here, Annie.
She's really
All
relaxed.
set?
Ready to go.
So you got hands and you got feet. Super baby. So then,
Carrie wants to get more paint.
oh good. Oh, you can do something. Might be enough. This might be enough. All right, play nice right. And I get on it, whichever hand I'm doing, I'm on that side.
Here, Carrie, squirt some on there. I think they could probably use a
Do you
little
need a little more?
Yes, that's right.
Thank you for doing that.
Yep. So just make sure there's a lot on there. Alright. And then, so I take it and I'm going to start with just putting this down first, hold it, and all those are open, and then I pull up. And you see, I've got everything except for the very back part. They're all on there. It's not bad. If I would have gone slower, I could hold that and push that in. Gotcha. It works for us,
So, yeah,
like
I
round
mean,
things.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, right. They always just go and clean up.
Yeah.
Look at these. Anyone have any other questions or tips that they want to share too?
Well done.
She's a rock star baby.
So I made a bunch of these if you'd like to take them. Take one with instructions. It's just a it's just a laminated sheet. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So
This is the hardest wet wrap.